Hey guys, Chaos Master here, back for more Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. It has obviously been a long time since I last posted a video about for this game, and obviously it's because I was busy doing Tales of Graces F remastered, Trails from Zero, and of course finishing up Assassin's Creed Mirage. And now we're gonna proceed on with this game. I would have posted a bit earlier, but I've been rather busy since the end of my Assassin's Creed Mirage Let's Play. And yeah, doing a lot of other stuff. I'm still trying to finish editing the videos for that too. So yeah. Luckily now I have this. Now I'm back. Luckily now I'm back. It's not like Class 7. Yep. Friends. Yeah, I remember that one specifically. Fidelio. Alright. It's like the only must do is exploring the old schoolhouse again, though. Guess I should start by figuring out which ones to take care of. The old schoolhouse can wait until later. This is the first free day I've had since we switched over to the summer uniforms. Probably get hot later, but it's nice. But it's nice right now, so I might as well get the show rolling. Right, I forgot. I didn't remove the costumes from anybody. Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh, we can hang out with Gaius right away. Let's do that. What to draw? Planning on spending the day on your artwork, I take it? Yeah, it's an art club thing. The assignment is to draw something that's important to us, then present our piece to the club. I'm struggling to figure out what I should draw, though. I wonder if I can help him out with this one. Yes. Maybe it'd help if we talked about it together. It just might. I'd appreciate the help. Something important to me. Apologies. Been exhausting, especially since I was trying to work on helping fix the sprinkler system, so I'm a little exhausted and tired. Well, this is about the last thing I expected to do when I'd woke up today. I wanted to practice drawing people anyway, so this works out perfectly. Two birds, one stone, as they say. You may have a point, but it's still kind of embarrassing. I did say I'd help out, though, and I'm not going back on my word. Thanks. Oh, right. I received a letter from home a few days ago. From Toma specifically. Oh, that's nice. Hard to believe it's already been a month since we were there. What did he write to you about? He said that everyone's doing well, as always. Things are still tense at Xander Gate in the Watchtower, though. I see. I wonder who that G person behind all this is, anyway. He clearly had some kind of objective, but I couldn't say what it was. Everyone has something that they wish to protect in their lives. I want to protect my hometown, my family, and the whole of Class 7. But I don't think it's right to sacrifice others to do so. Yeah, I agree. We still got a long way to go before we're strong enough to protect everything that's important to us. I'm just glad I have your help, Gaius. Likewise. Wow, I didn't expect this conversation to get so serious. What's wrong? Could you move your head back a bit, Rean? You seem to have moved it out of place while we were talking. Sorry about that. Being a model is pretty tough. I bet. Alright, next. Sarah will do. Sarah will work on next.
Okay, let's give this a try. Well, how about the...
Yeah, how about that? Yeah, when I go into the old schoolhouse, I'll double check everything here. You know, choose the party members, and for the ones that were able to get me the results I need. Alright, now let's step out. Go over here. Okay, let's boogie. Huh. I wonder what she's heading out onto the highway for. I mean, it is her, right? So I probably don't need to be too concerned. Should I follow after her? At first, I didn't really get about the whole point of having bonding events with Sarah. But if you remember how we started off in the prologue, it makes a bit of sense to have a bit of a bond, you know, our bond level increase just a little bit. I don't really recall that being the same with Toa, if I'm gonna be honest. I really don't recall that at all. I mean, the only other thing you get from Bond events with them would be their character profiles, but even then, it's like, why? Like, you just talk to them at any time. Like, especially Toa, it's like, huh? Alright, let's go. Is she planning on taking all of them on by herself? Huh, looks like I've got no shortage of dance partners today. Alright, time's a-wasting, so let's get started. Hope you all can keep up. Instructor! Rean, what are you doing out here? It's too dangerous to fight this many on your own. Let me help. I'm touched. I think I've got this, though. Why don't you just sit back and watch? And begin. There we go, easy peasy. Wow. You beat those monsters so hard, I almost felt bad for them. How do you like that? Willing to admit how awesome and cool your instructor is now? Well, I can't deny your skill at least. So you came out here to train then? Pretty much. I wander out here every now and then to lay into the wildlife. I always gotta stay in shape somehow, you know? I guess I look pretty dumb rushing in to try to help you out, huh? That's not entirely true. I appreciate the sentiment, at least. Seeing you dashing in all worried about little old me, it made me smile. Alas, dear Rean, I don't want to break your sweet young heart, but we're teacher and student. It'd never work out. Tragic. How will I ever cope? Actually, now that you're here, you might as well get in on the fun. Think of it as a special private lesson just for you. Well, knowing how staggeringly easy it would be to misinterpret that, sure, I'll join you. In fact, I'd be glad to. Attaboy. And so Rean joined Instructor Sarah in a wild brawl against the monsters on the highway. And after he spent the last of his stamina, he made his way back to the dorm. Oh yeah, I didn't talk to Gaius after that. Well, color me surprised. I never expected you to be so concerned that you just had to chase after me like that. That did end up making for a pretty good training session though. And a tough one at that. I wouldn't mind joining you again though. I'll keep you in mind next time, Having a real hard time talking right now. Ooh, how am I messing that up? I should have something good to oh my gosh. I turn in for the art club now. Thanks, Rean. Man, I don't know how I'm messing up so bad. Fighting today. Do you know how to make them stop fighting, Kurt? My mommy and daddy argue sometimes too, but they always make up later, so don't worry. Oh boy. You know, let's just go straight over here. I want to see this. I don't remember it that well. That's it. I'm officially done. You can play out your little game, Gordon. From now on, I won't be doing any housework whatsoever. This will show you for treating me like a personal maid. Where is he, anyway? Mom and Dad ended up having a significant fight the other day. Mom's been acting like that ever since. I guess this is the product of all the stress she's built up. If they have to fight, I wish they'd do so quietly at least. It's hard to study while they're arguing. I feel you, kid. I think a lot of us can feel that when you're in the middle of trying to do homework at home or you're trying to study, and then suddenly you hear all that arguing. And that's why I'm so excited for the upcoming performance here. Well, how about that? I'm a big fan of music too. I'll be there for sure. Kay seems to be interested in attending the Wind Orchestra's performance. I'm glad to hear that. Hopefully it ends up being a performance that everyone can enjoy. I'm a really sensitive guy after all. So come on, why don't we go together? Ooh. Wait, what? You were just telling me how dumb you thought music was the other day. Yeah, he's trying to hit up on the nun in training. Let's go in here. Oh yeah, we can do the side quest. Ah, here she is. This is what I was trying to do. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Next. Alright, so a little bit more. Once again, Master Foundry has departed to parts unknown. He has been acting somewhat strangely of late. There's something have happened at the academy. It may be hard to believe, but he really is a sensitive young man. Oh, I believe it. And you know what? Since we're here, we may as well do it. You're Bridget from Class 2, right? If so, I'm here to help with the requests that you sent to the student council. Ah. That's me, alright. And you're Rean from Class 7. Now that we've established that we know each other, let's get down to business. Can you get started right now? Yes. Alright. So you wrote that you're having some issues with your childhood friend. That's right. Alan from Class 4, to be specific. We're from the same town, and we used to go to Sunday school together. I ended up having to leave that school, though. And I never saw him after that. So that's why I was so happy to run into him again here. But, I see where this is going. You're an upper class student though, aren't you? I'm surprised that you were childhood friends with someone who, well, isn't. What, is that weird? Well, I wouldn't say it's weird, but it's pretty rare, isn't it? Well, it's true that nobles and commoners don't have many opportunities to interact with one another in Erebonia. I'm just the daughter of a baron though, so our family isn't all that influential. My father was never one to put much importance on social standing either. He even let me attend Sunday school on my own since it was close enough to home. That would explain it. Yeah, and Rean is the adoptive son of a baron, so you know that's pretty interesting that these two could work. But you know, like those, like Alan. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I guess Alan, Rean, and Bridget could have honestly been friends too. I guess her dad. Oh my gosh. I guess her dad's kind of like mine. So what exactly would you like me to do? You said you weren't sure what he was thinking. Well, I'm not sure why, but Alan's been doing everything he can to avoid me ever since we met up here again. He just gives me the cold shoulder whenever I try to speak to him, too. That's not good. Any idea why he might be acting like this? Not at all, which is why I'm so worried. I haven't done anything that could have offended him the few times we've talked. And it's not like he'd have some grudge from when we were younger either. We got along so well back then that we used to play together all the time. It would be one thing if he was just avoiding me, but he started treating me like some sort of nuisance. As far as I can tell, something seems to have happened to him at the fencing club. Those could definitely be related. Either way, it seems like the quickest solution is to ask Alan himself. Slow down for a sec. Don't worry, I'm not just going to walk right up to him and ask him directly. But he might be more willing to open up to another guy about it. I'll go talk to him and try to figure out what's going through his head. Well then, thank you. Okay, I better go find him. Actually, before I do you know if he'll be at the fencing club today? Oh my gosh. Today. Most likely, yes. You'll probably find him in the training hall. Got it. Before you go, Rean, please promise you'll tell me everything you managed to get out of him. If I'm to blame here, I'd rather know. Please don't hide that from me. I won't. I promise. I don't remember if this is the quest I'm thinking of, but it might. I'm not 100% certain, but we'll find out. What the? My allowance is finally here. Time to shop till I drop. Wow. We got the Summer Festival in Heimdall this month. Oh my gosh. This month, and the Wind Orchestra's performance coming up in the next. We're only students once, right? I'm gonna use this time to see as many different events and shows as I possibly can. I don't know why I keep fucking up my words. Like, sometimes it's just... I don't know. I really don't know. Oh wait, there were some other people we could have talked to. Right, the boutique. Oh, Sharon's here. You put that back on. And do that. Give her that. Give her that, and we're good there. What kind of clothes would he like? Are you getting some for Gwen? Yeah, Sharon's helping me pick out some clothes for him to wear in the fall. After I was lucky enough to meet him with... okay, that one I just missed a word. To meet with him on last month's field study, it only feels right to send him a little gift. That's really nice of you. And probably pretty practical too. The Highlands seem like they'll get really cold once summer's over. They should arrive just in time if we send them in the next few days. Now all we need to do is find something that actually suits him. I might be able to help her. Would you like me to help you pick something? I mean, I'm a guy and I wear clothes, so... Really? Nice of you to offer. A more masculine perspective would be much appreciated. I trust that you will pick out something fitting, Master Rean. Oh, this jacket looks nice. He does like to dress pretty well, so maybe something like this would be good. A splendid idea. I'm sure he'd prefer that to a gift that reflects his age. However, he might not have many opportunities to wear this over in Nord. You're probably right. How about getting him something for his outdoor activities? He really seems to like driving around and fishing. Now that's a good idea. You know all that stuff pretty well, don't you? I guess it's your chance to shine. Here's hoping I don't disappoint. Let's start by taking a look over there. How about these boots? They're not bad, but I don't think they'll be that sturdy since they're casual wear. Gwen's more likely to have hiking boots or something like that already. That's true. Hey, one of those hats over there might work. I think he'd look good in a hat, and it'd pretty much be practical since he spends so much time outside. You're right, let's go have a look. Hee. How about this one? Looks good to me. The design on it's nice too, so I think he'll like it. Great, we have our gift. Sharon, could you... Huh? Where did she go? Something tells me she disappeared while our attention was on those hats. Maybe she was trying to give us some alone time. Dang it, Sharon. Well, either way, let's take this up to the register. Sharon's probably gone back to the dorm, so we can show her later. Yeah, thanks, Rean. This is one of the reasons I like Sharon. She tries to set up Elisa and Rean so much, and it's funny as hell. Thanks for helping us pick that hat out. I'm sure he'll love it. Trust Sharon to pull off a stunt like that, though. We're going to have words. Alright, next. Oh, she's here. I baked more of my extra special cookies yesterday. What makes them special, you ask? Oh, just the fact the moment they touch your lips, you'll fall madly, passionately in love with me. Oh, boys, would you like to try some cookies I made? Abandon ship, abandon ship. Yeah, get the fuck out of there. Run away. That's funny. Sorry, crap. Ah! think Prince Cedric's gonna be there this year, so people are already getting all hyped up. Sure, Princess Alphen's still the most popular, but the people's love for Prince Cedric isn't anything to scoff at either. Heimdall's Summer Festival is a prime opportunity to see the Imperial family in the flesh. Rumor has it that Princess Alphen will be making an appearance this year, which has everyone excited, myself included. Maybe I'll have to go too. Maybe I'd be better off with a less formal tone. Hey there, Machias, what are you up to? But what should I write? I'm just drawing a blank here. I don't even think he heard me. Is he studying? He's not writing in his notebook, though. Yes. Hey, Machias! Whoa, you almost gave me a heart attack. When did you get here, Rean? Just wondering what you're up to. Oh, is that a postcard? Don't look, please. What, you're just trying to say something to your dad? Oh, so you're writing up a submission for a radio show? Oh, that's what this is. There's no point in hiding it now that you've seen it, so yes. I wanted to submit an entry for the campaign this program's running that... I want to submit an entry for the campaign this program's running that lines up with the Summer Festival. But as you saw, I got a bit carried away trying to make it something worth actually sending in. I never figured you for a radio buff, to be honest. Let's see here. Don't just read someone's writing without their permission. Why not? I'm not gonna make fun of you for it. Probably. Let's see. Hi, Misty. Big fan of the show. Oh, neat. It's for Abend time. Wait, you're familiar? Sure. I've been a fan for a long time now. Misty's got a great voice, doesn't she? She really does. I practically fell in love from the very first syllable. I can't believe I had a fellow fan so close this entire time. I don't think we're the only ones either. People have been spreading the word. It's a shame our field study runs through the Summer Festival, though, isn't it? Yeah. When I was younger, I used to go along everywhere with... What's with the sudden silence? Sorry, it's nothing. Either way, we'll just have to focus on our field study and put the Summer Festival out of our minds. It's a shame, but I guess you're right. Here's hoping Misty reads your submission on the air, though. You said you wouldn't make fun of me. I don't think he was making fun of you, dude. He was just wishing you genuine luck. Like, was that so wrong? Abentime's getting rather popular these days, you know. More and more listeners are writing in. But that just means that this time I need to write something so good, Misty will have to read it on the air. I admire your dedication. Okay, nothing here. Oh yeah, hold on. Here we go. Yeah, that's the one we get for the Lisa. I gotta keep more tabs on this stuff. Yeah, nothing from Machias there yet. And we got Kenneth and Margarita. Alright, nothing entirely new here yet, so now we're gonna go up here. Oh man, a lot of them are huddled up together. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, hello there. Are you here to see Fee? She's sleeping right over there. Oh, okay. Great. Hold on, guys. I gotta... I'm gonna go get something to drink after I'll be getting something to drink, and I also have to help take care of my dog, so I will be right back. Alright guys, I am back. I'd rather have her sleep here than outside. Yes, as creepy as this is, I'll go get a chair. Or rather, I'll go ask Instructor Beatrix if I can. Like, this is kind of creepy if you think about it. She's been going through so much lately. I can't blame her for being exhausted. Seems like she's sound asleep. Instructor Beatrix. Thanks for always taking care of Fee. Oh please, it's my pleasure. Besides, how could I decline a request from Instructor Sarah herself? Instructor Sarah asked you to do this? Yes indeed, she told me a bit about Fee's past too. Not everything of course, but just what's pertinent. I've always struggled with that word, so I had to be slow on that. Her past as a Jaeger, for instance. Bleh. It's a good thing too, since it seems like that's the root of some of her recent troubles. I see. Instructor Beatrix, can I ask you to keep taking care of Fee from here on out? Of course, she's such a pleasant girl. But I can't provide much more than a bed to sleep on. After all, it's a student's job to sort their own problems out. It's part of growing up, really. I suppose you're right. But it's not just up to her, is it? Every member of Class 7 needs to work as one, so we need to make sure that she has our support. We're all in this together. Glad to see you're so perceptive. Don't worry about me so much. Well now, good morning, Fee. Did we wake you up? No, I'm still asleep. What'd you think would happen when you started droning on right next to me? Sorry. Don't be. Thanks. Fee, I'm going back to bed. Wake me if you need me. That didn't take long. She was raised on the battlefield, but she's able to sleep peacefully when other people are around. I'd say that's quite the achievement, wouldn't you? Definitely. I'll do whatever I can to make sure that she can always feel at ease. What did you think was gonna happen when you were droning on? Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's give the bad one. Jeremy, I've never seen that. About time to enjoy a nice cold beer than when it's when it's toasty out. I mean, aside from the rest of the year. Wowzers, I think I was channeling Instructor Sarah for a second there. The point still stands though. Perhaps I'll take another stab at inviting Neidhart along for a drink. Speaking of which, where is the guy? Good day, Schwarzer. I would love to stay and talk, but I'm afraid I'm scheduled to leave soon. I need to pay a visit to the Imperial Army on my way back, too. There's nothing easy about being regarded as a famous general. He seems rather busy. Stay and talk, yep. Okay, so we can't go there. Now the Student Union would have... everything else. Oh wait, I remember this chapter. There was this one side quest, this one hidden quest I gotta find. And it involves Neidhart. I gotta find him, I think. Oh no, wait a minute. If memory serves me correctly, I think this particular one, for a hidden quest, I gotta complete the other two first. The optional ones, at least. Now let's go here, see if we can get a little conversation with Elliot. Musical performances are just one of the things the summer festival is famous for. The local music academy sends out a group to play there every year. Huh, maybe this year it'll be... something the matter? Nah, I was just remembering how I'd go watch them every year. I guess there's still a part of me that wishes I could go this year too. Are you looking for Hebel? He went into town. Said he wanted to get stuff prepared for our performance. Meanwhile, I'm holding down the fort here and getting some practice in. You know, it's kind of funny. Like, if you let the music just play and you see men do this, it kind of makes you think that she's playing the music. Not that it's a bad thing or anything. Oh, wait a minute. Is this the one I'm thinking of? I gotta see. Okay, no, it's not exactly what I was thinking of, but this is still pretty damn funny. Really focusing on my swimming has proven a good way to rid my mind of unwanted thoughts. Now for one more set. The reason I say it's funny is because it's just her her standing model in the pool, and she's not even touching the ground. I don't remember when it is, or if it was just a bug that was later resolved or something. I don't remember. But there is literally a time when Laura is like this again, but she's in her school uniform. And actually, that might be the reason why. Ah, okay. I can't swap her out of that at the moment. Okay. I can still monkey around with this stuff, so I'm gonna do that now. No, we'll go with that for her. Go with sword break. Sword breaker gives more physical. Planning on staying late again, Monica? I get that you want to improve and all, but I can't see pushing yourself like this ending well. This is the only way I'll ever be able to get onto Laura's level. And I'm not going to stop until that happens. Monica, good luck with that. If I want to be friends with Laura, I need to focus on making us equals. I won't stop pushing myself until that day comes. Wrong answer. You don't push to be her equal. You push to be better. I go on a lot about how awesome Klein and Laura are, but Monica's really getting up there too. At this rate, everybody's going to show me up. I'm not going to let this happen. I'm curious about Laura and Monica, but I need to stay focused on tutoring Emil this evening. I guess I've just got to wait and see how things turn out for them. Actually, I think she'll be standing in that costume with her regular attire on when I equip it onto her. It'll be funny as hell. Let's go vegetables. So have you heard that? I was just scratching my beard. This investment, to be honest, the mayor's annual. How I get to go again. The mayor. Isn't that a crossbow? No, that wasn't it. I don't remember. Hey Angie, what are your plans for the summer festival? I heard your dad told you to attend the garden party this year. He'd be a fool to assume that I'd ever go along with that. There's no way I'm wasting my time wearing a frilly dress and hobnobbing with those high society idiots. Hitting the stalls with you and Toa would be a million times more fun. That's the Angie I know. Clothes. Can't say I'd say no to joining everyone for a store around the food stalls. I hear that, man. Wait, hold on. Huh. That's weird. Oh, wait a minute. That's different from what I was thinking. Never mind. Just doing that to get as much for the trophy. I have absolutely no intention of obeying my father and attending this stupid garden party. But I am pretty curious about the rumors that Princess Alphen might be attending. She's known as one of the Empire's greatest treasures for a reason. She's like a little angel. I want to do a little bit of hangout sessions first. Actually, is that even... let's go up the top here. Since I only have two, that means it's only for Emma and Eustace.
Oh, Rean, did you get the request list?
I sure did. I'm actually working through it right now.
Glad to hear it. I was half asleep on my way to the academy this morning, so I wasn't totally sure if I'd put them in your mailbox or not. I take my work home all the time, but the sleep deprivation is really starting to get to me.
Jeez, take a break, girl. Wait, you're saying you deliver them personally first thing in the morning?
That's right. I dropped them off on my way to the academy.
She's devoted to ridiculous levels, I swear. On your way? Our dorm is anything but on your way to the academy from yours. It's in the opposite direction. I had no idea you were going that far out of your way for me.
It's really no problem. You're always helping us out, so it's the least I can do.
Dude, it is so weird to have Toa have like voice dialogue with Toa, and then there's nothing with Rean.
Well then, good luck today.
I know there are video games like that. It's just, you know, it throws you off. Still feel bad making him go out of the way for me. I'll have to work extra hard to make up for it. Brace yourself for serious work. Drowning, and when I think of drowning, can I have a thing of ghosts? It's ray of sunshine, aren't you, Barrel? Emma, if you were staring at those pages any harder, you'd burn a hole through them. Rean, how do I explain this? Dorothy asked me to proofread this manuscript of hers, you see. Sounds like a rough job. Couldn't help but notice you're looking a little red, though. Are you feeling alright? I'm feeling perfectly fine. And this manuscript definitely isn't full of salacious imagery either. Say what now? Anyway, I'm doing fine, so there's no need to worry. Sounds like she could use a little help with her proofreading. How about I give you a hand with that proofreading? What? You want to help out with this? Is there some reason I shouldn't? Of course not. Well, if you really insist, then feel free. Oh boy, this is gonna be funny. I don't remember this much. Agape. Emma? Yes? This wasn't written by mistake, was it? It's definitely a romance novel, but all the characters are guys. That does seem to be the case, yes. So how do you like it? Oh, please say you loved it. It'd make my world feel so much wider. How do I put this? I feel like I've been introduced to an entirely new world. One that I might not have wanted to know existed. Oh, man. I had no part in writing it. I had no idea Dorothy wrote these sort of stories until recently. This is the genre of young womanhood. Come on, you two. There's a lot more for you to proofread. Dude. She finally let us get some rest. These aren't the easiest novels for a guy to get through. I was afraid of that. But that genre seems to be getting more and more popular within Erebonia lately. Well, to each his or her own, I guess. And while I'm always glad to have my horizons broadened, I definitely could have done without some of the more graphic details. Agreed. I'm feeling a little flustered myself after that. I got so embarrassed that I fogged up my glasses. Oh, that's funny. Emma removed her glasses and placed them on the table. Emma? Yes? Is something wrong? Oh no, it's just that this is the first time I've seen you without your glasses on. What? Phew. Sorry, I didn't mean to stare. It's just, I mean, it really changes up your look. I'm sure not complaining. How embarrassing. Perhaps we should get back to proofreading now. Oh yeah, right. There's no need to force yourself through the worst of these. If they get too graphic, I'll take care of them. And thus they return to the club room to wade through erotic tales of passionate young manhood once again. As Rean and Emma neared the brink of exhaustion, the proofreading finally came to an end. Oh my gosh. Thank you for your help, Rean. I managed to get through that much quicker thanks to you. Glad I could be of assistance. But truth be told, that was mentally exhausting. I don't think I could make it through another page. What do you have to say for yourself? Based on her reaction, Emma doesn't seem like she's one of us quite yet. But I won't give up. The day will come when we work on these stories hand in hand. Don't corrupt Emma, please. No. Oh, here we go. Alright, next up is Eustace. Hey, we're still in the student union, so where is he? Oh wait, probably in the upper level. Right here. No? Where the fuck is he? Where the fuck he go? Oh wait. Here we... Must be somewhere around here, right? You want us to put our clubs on the line? It'll make things simpler, you see. If you lose, then the lower class club will cease to exist. And while I can't see it ever happening, if we lose, then we'll leave the upper class club. Only one will stand. There has to be a better way of doing this. Okay, nope. Not where I was going. No, that's for the option of side quest. As much as I want to start that, I need to find Eustace. Oh, wow, he was right there. Man, if only we could bet on the races. I'd be rolling out of here on a wave of Mira. Watching them's fun enough, but it's just not the same without cash on the line, you know what I mean? Well, let's have to deal with it. Rules are rules, unfortunately. But speaking of, I read something very interesting in a magazine the other day. Interesting, you say? I'm all ears. Now, this is a contest practically tailor-made for me. They've got a pretty fancy reward for the lucky winner, too. I'd be an idiot to let this chance pass. Man, Crow really does love his horse racing. He dove right in. Can't say I blame him though. The summer races is the horse racing event of the year. The tea here is of considerable quality. You're looking pretty comfortable. Have you been coming here often lately? You might say that. I've been caught up in some bothersome circumstances, as it were. Oh? Well, pay no mind. It's nothing but a trifle, really. I wonder what's going on. You know, you can always come to me if you've got something weighing on your mind, Eustace. I'm willing to listen or help out or whatever you need. I really meant it when I said it was just a trifle. But that said, having you around may make things easier than when they arrive. Cup of tea, and together they sat down to relax. Nothing's more relaxing than a good cup of tea. I'm kind of surprised you treated me, though. Think nothing of it. Consider it an advance payment of sorts. See, that sounds ominous when I don't know what you're paying me for. And here they come now. Good day. It appears our paths have crossed once again. Is one of your friends from Class 7? I am. They're upper Class 2nd years, from what I can tell. If you have business with me, I'd appreciate you making it brief. Well, how should I put this? We just wanted to ask you once again if you'd be interested in accompanying us to the salon. Oh, now I get it. As I've told you before, I'm afraid I have little interest in spending the day being pampered. And as you can see, I have a prior arrangement with a friend of mine. I see. Well, terribly sorry to interrupt. But should you have a change of heart, we would love to see you there. You could even bring your friend along if you'd like. The upper class 2nd years slouched off towards the salon with a look of disappointment on their faces. So, I see people started inviting you up to the salon again. Indeed. While I was able to dissuade them for a while, it seems as though they've all steeled themselves for another salvo. I found that the haughtier the noble is, the easier and more satisfying it is to reject their invitation. Finding the words to decline more subdued ones like the ones we just spoke to is much more difficult. So you use me as an excuse to keep them away. Clever. I don't think those two had any ulterior motives though. They just looked like they wanted to talk to you. If that were the case, then there would be no reason to invite me to the salon, now would there? Inviting you someplace exclusive is probably tied to their noble pride. People probably started inviting you again because you're not as hard to approach as you used to be. So this all comes back to you then. Yeah, I don't know about that. But more importantly, why don't you take them up on their offer sometime? The salon might be full of snooty people, but I'm sure there'll be more students like them who simply want to talk to. Perhaps I will if motivation strikes. But you'll accompany me if I do. Sure. Yeah, because Rean is still a Baron's son, even if adopted. Alright, I think... yeah, we'll get this one side quest done. Why not? Alright, so where is this side quest located? At the gymnasium? Right, the fencing club. Oh. Wondering what I'm doing out here? Well, here's a little lesson for you. When you're outside, the wind lowers your body temperature. This wind chill, as it's called, makes you feel cooler. Basically, it's better to be outside than in on hot days. So it might look like I'm slacking up, but I'm just cooling down. Some people would say relaxing outside is the very definition of slacking off. Excuse me, I'm looking for a guy named Alan. He's supposed to be a member of this club, but is he off today or something? Not with my permission, at least. He didn't even mention he'd be out today. Oh? In other words, he's skipping practice. Got a feeling I know where he is, though. I see. Where exactly are you thinking? I'd check the field if I were you. Unlike Patrick, Alan actually cares about this club. Chances are he's skipping practice so he can train on his own. Well then, now that he mentions it, Patrick isn't here either. That's not really an excuse. But I find it hard to blame him after what happened. Come to think of it, what did happen here last month? I'd only heard rumors. I'd rather not dig this stuff up, but both of them are skipping today, so what the hell. Truth is, Alan and Patrick faced off last month. Patrick, being the slimy little scumbag he is, made a show out of holding back, then still beat Alan down. It was humiliating, crushed all of Alan's confidence right out of him. I don't doubt it. That's why I'm letting him off easy for now. I like to see him bounce back from this, though. Tell you what, if you got some business with Alan, do us a favor and tell him to drop by. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, but we'd appreciate it. Of course, I'll be sure to tell him if I have the chance. Alright, so that's his progress there, so I'm going to save the game and I'm going to call it a day. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please be sure to like, comment, share, and of course subscribe. All support is greatly appreciated. Next time we'll wrap up this side quest and then get done with the other optional one, and then we'll get started on the hidden quest. So until next time, guys, laters!